All right, now we're on to Final Fortress. Oh my gosh, we might be able to do this.
I'm not gonna die this whole time. It's gonna be a no death run through. Oh, this
No
was
death
the
promise.
worst. It's
Here
tuned
it
up.
is.
Okay, Nick has elected to have no conversation and just sing.
Wait,
I'm just
is
gonna
he
do-
only instrumentals?
Yes, that's all. He doesn't even
Oh,
sing,
only
actually.
instrumentals. Sorry. Boom, 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 boom.
This is
If
so
you had
annoying.
one shot,
one opportunity.
one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted.
This is my favorite Queen song.
One moment. Would you capture it
Or
just let it slip?
Yo, take it away, Nick.
Somebody once
Once
told
told
me.
me before.
It's the greatest song. No, have you ever heard like the mashups with All Star by Smash Mouth? It goes with every song. We joke, but it's just the perfect song.
It really is. It's like they designed it to be the world's biggest meme.
Smash Mouth is just the biggest geniuses.
I mean, even Smash Mouth in itself sounds like it could just become a meme.
It's true.
Dude, Smash Mouth actually has a couple of like really good songs otherwise too. They have
I was
one
gonna
of my
say,
favorites.
like, when you said actually other good songs, I was assuming that you were saying that that song is not a work of art.
No, it is a work of art.
Of course,
I'm
yeah.
saying like some of the other songs like Future Ex-Wife, that's a good one. There's one that they have called Almost. That's another good one. There's like people say that it's a crappy Disney Channel band. And I'm just like, you shut your whore mouth. They
You
also
are
did
the guy
finish
that would
for-
know all the Smash Mouth songs, Nick.
Dude, they're actually a pretty solid band. I'm not even joking. Like, okay, there's a song that they have. What is it? That they have called "Normal Chicks." It's hysterical. I'm not even joking.
Normal chicks.
It's amazing. There's another one that I think is what's it called? I think it's called like Avril Lavigne or something like that.
What the heck?
Like they have like troll songs and it's just amazing. Well, not really troll songs, but just funny songs.
Hey, they are a troll band, to be fair.
I don't think they're a troll band. I think they're actually just like a pretty decent band.
No.
Honestly. What, do you think Smash Mouth is not a good band?
No, I think they're a troll band, but I think they're intentionally.
They're not. They're
And
not
there's
a
nothing,
troll band.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, Nick.
But they're not though. They have serious songs.
Nick, why are you so hardcore defending Smash Mouth
Have
right
you
now?
heard the song 1985?
The last thing I expect in this episode was someone
Because
hardcore
Travis
defending
knows all
Smash
the lyrics
Mouth.
by heart, remember? Hint, hint, wink, wink. The ones that piss off Cody.
Oh man, yeah. So Cody's favorite song is 1985. For anyone who doesn't know.
That's really
And
funny.
me and CJ, whenever he plays the song, will butcher every lyric we can. So instead of Springsteen, Madonna, way before Nirvana, there was Stacy, Madonna, way before Nirvana. There was YouTube, and then whenever we say Blondie, they just point to me. And oh crap, what's our?
That was close.
It's been a long
That was
time
close.
since I've actually like.
Has
tried
Cody
to
just
piss
stopped
him
playing the
off.
song for you?
Yeah, he has learned that, especially when CJ is around, that we will, because he gets so triggered for no reason.
It's like butchering my favorite song, guys. Get
Exactly.
over it,
Yeah,
Cody.
and he'll just like slowly fade out the song, and then you're like, "Why is the music stop?" And then he's like, "I don't know. That's weird."
Travis just like, I don't know what we did wrong.
I don't
Oh,
know,
sorry,
was
I
just jamming, you know.
I forgot.
Movie
Coach
jammer.
stories.
Coach stories.
I want to hear those.
Okay, so because I coach 5th and 6th graders, 5th graders are just a very interesting group age, to say the least. One of the kids that both Cody and I really adore, he's a talker. So
Okay.
whenever
Like talks crap to the refs?
yeah, so I'll tell you a little story. So
Okay.
this was like during games, so in the league that we're in, we have to have equal playing time. And whenever, because I'm technically the assistant coach because I didn't want to commit to being the full-time coach with all of my college schoolwork. As
Okay.
you guys might know, I get busy and then, can't really do it. But I always like write down the stats for all the games just to see what we should work on, whatever. And this kid was sitting next to me for like the last quarter, and I don't think he stopped talking the entire time he was there, and I listened to like bits and pieces to what he was actually saying because I was trying to focus to like get the stats down. But he's just like, yeah, so this number 1 kid on the other team, he was like such a jerk, right? So first, you saw when he reached and like fell over, right? And he started laughing. He's like, haha, I'm so glad that I knocked you over. Haha, you suck so much. And then I'm like, bro, why do you have to be like that? I'm just trying to play the game, you know? Like, why you gotta be like that? I'm just trying to be nice, you know? And then when we were on defense, I block him, right? And then he like falls over and he's just like, wow, I guess you just got the call because you suck so much. And then I'm like, bro, why do you have to be like that? You know? Like, I'm just trying to play my game, you know? And like, it's not my fault that I'm beating you. And this is the exact conversation we had, because I haven't even had a lick of time yet to respond to anything he was saying, but he's just talking a million words a minute, and I'm biting my lip because I don't want to laugh at him. But
He's
I love
the guy
him
that you
so
do not
much.
want to share a cubicle with, honestly. Like,
Oh
that's
my
the guy
God.
you
I
just do
love
not
that
want to share
kid.
that.
I love that kid so much.
That's funny.
How are his stats though? That's the more important part. Is he a good player?
He's a very good defensive player.
None of you guys
okay.
have good players, from what I've heard.
No, okay, so the other day we finally had a game and we actually managed to win.
Wow.
15-10. And
Wow.
the 6th graders on the team said that this is the first time they've ever actually won. Because they started playing in 4th grade. So they've gone 2 and almost 3 years now without getting any wins, and we did it.
That's so sad
Wow,
and so
that's-
happy.
To put in perspective how bad they are.
Was that the last game of the season?
We still have another 2 weeks, I think. But we don't care. We actually got them to win.
That's all that
actually really
matters.
impressive.
And they
Nice
were
job, dude.
so freaking happy.
Did you take him out for ice cream after that, Travis?
No,
Or did they take you out for ice
I'm
cream
not
after
allowed
that?
to be in any range of an ice cream parlor when children are around.
Ironically,
Some
they let
weird
you coach,
document
though.
that was signed. They haven't found the evidence yet.
To look in Travis's closet, there's just a whole bunch of dead bodies. I swear these aren't mine.
The closet. Come on. Hides them in the closet. It's under the bed.
Oh yeah, that's where the monsters are. Cops never check there.
Exactly. And then you can blame it on the monsters. You're like, oh,
like-
dude, this must be the monster under the bed. I don't know that.
That's true.
I don't know that kid. I don't know Jake. I mean,
I don't know Jake.
That
I
could be
don't know my
anyone.
son. That is not
He's
my
grounded.
son. I mean, my son is playing downstairs as you're trying to sneak out the window. It's one of those things where it's just like, this looks really suspicious, doesn't it? And then it's just like, or what was one of them that was really funny? I was reading a story where a guy got pulled over by a cop, and he had a pipe in his hand, and he goes, "Officer, this isn't what it looks like. This is not a meth pipe. It's a crack pipe." Wait a second. And he was just like, "Just come with me." So yeah, that's
Nice.
that's the genius that some people have.
Don't go in the pipe, you dummy.
yeah, don't do it. Gosh.
How
Oh,
dare you?
How
wanna
could
do
you?
I'm doing so bad.
We were depending on you, Mike.
Really?
Yes, we were.
That was your first mistake?
I know.
Well, did you die yet?
No.
So there you go. We're doing good.
But now that you asked me, it's definitely going to happen.
Oh, okay.
You said this was going to be your no-death run, remember?
I did, but now Nick said it, so I'm jinxed.
Oh, okay. I'll knock on wood. You heard that?
I heard
That
you
was me knocking
smack
on
wood.
Yeah, I smacked it first just to make sure that the microphone picked it up, and then I realized it was really picking it up, so I was like, there's no point. But no, that's true.
We did
That's,
it, fam.
Wait, you did what?
I said we did it. We pressed all
Are
the
you-
buttons.
We did it. We did it.
Oh.
Hooray.
No,
We did
we're,
it. We
we're
did
not
it.
even almost
Hooray,
done.
baby.
This is the level that never ends.
That's true.
No,
So
that
if-
was
if
last
it's-
level.
So if it's so if we're doing that, I guess I can say one of my favorite stories from when I was refereeing.
Yeah,
Go
okay.
for it.
Yeah, give it to us.
So me and my dad, we're both refereeing this game. Decently
Collusion.
competitive game. Yeah, sure, collusion. Decently competitive game, and it was going back and forth for a while. But you know, this is when the playoff. It was 5th grade. So this is when they were able to go to the playoffs, because in the league that I refereed in, you start in 3rd grade. And so 5th grade is when they actually start going for playoffs and whatnot. The other ones are kind of like adjusting divisions and whatnot to figure out where your skill level is. So what they did is that so also in 5th grade is where 3-point shots become legal. Usually you ask the teams before, hey, do you have any 3-point shooters that we should look out for? Because otherwise not many people look out for 3-point shooters. It's because what, they're in 5th grade. So it comes down to the very end of this game. It was like a minute left, and it was just a really, really close game. It was all tied up. So the coach, as a smart coach would do, called a timeout with about 30 seconds left or so. You know, nothing too crazy, and tries to draw up a play on what they should do to try to get a good last-second shot, so the game doesn't go into overtime. So I overheard.
And let
him
me tell
talking
you, that task is a lot harder than you think it should be with 5th graders.
Oh, it is.
Getting 5 of them, just 5 of them to all pay attention and actually do what you're telling them to do.
Yeah.
Is impossible.
Oh no, and this is where it even gets better though. Like, so he draws up the play, timeout ends, and so one of the last things he said when they're going out of the timeout, he just goes, "Do not rush." And I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be good." Blow the whistle. Give the. Or actually, no. I was underneath the basket. My dad was inbound again on the half on the court,
okay.
And this kid immediately takes a ball, sprints to the 3-point line, doesn't even get into shooting. Doesn't even he literally cocks it back, puts it to behind. I'm gonna get the video open so I show it to Travis. Literally puts the ball to the side of his head like this, how a 1st grader would shoot. And as he was throwing it up, this kid just gets body checked and slides halfway across the gym floor. And I was just
amazing.
I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So it was a foul on a 3-point shot attempt. 3 shots, 3 free throws. He makes the last one, and that's the game winner.
Nice.
After that game, me and my dad got reported.
That's funny.
We're just like, we don't know what to tell you. That's literally the only way that the game could have ended. That was a foul on a 3-point shot, and they took our officials' numbers, and they're just like, all right, cool, we're going to report you. We're like, okay, cool. Nothing happened. I still refereed after that. My dad still refereed after that. It's like, what kind of power trip do you have to be on to report a grade school basketball referee?
Yeah.
No kidding.
I don't get that. But no, I thought it was one of the funniest things. Seriously, watching a 5th grader slide with the ball held to the side of his head. Actually, no, it was out of his hands, but he had his hands back there still. Slide halfway across the gym floor. Oh man, it was so hard to keep a straight face there.
That's funny.
Because you know how referees are supposed to have a really serious face and not take any bullshit or whatever. I was definitely cracking up a bit.
Nick, that's awful of you.
If we're being honest.
Poor kid probably broke his arm and was crying.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't crying. They're fine. Yeah, you know what? The kid hit the ground decently hard, but he was fine. He got up and he made the game-winning free throw.
That's true.
But have you ever seen? So I'm not sure what your league was like, but we have a rule where once you're up by 15, you can't be guarding past the 3-point line.
Yeah, we have that same
Mercy
rule
rule,
too.
yeah. It's a 20-point lead for the one that I would referee in.
Okay, yeah. So mine is 15, and it's very rare that we go past the first quarter without having to implement that rule against us. And this was in the 4th quarter. Our 5th graders were, for whatever reason, were just in some really weird, goofy mood, and one of our kids said a joke to the other kid and then passed him the ball. And our kid then dropped down to his knees laughing. And then the other team ran to steal the ball. But then the ref had to blow the whistle because it was the mercy rule and it was outside the 3-point line.
Wow.
So it wasn't actually a turnover because they grabbed it. Because it definitely would have gone out of bounds if they didn't try to go for the defensive play. And then Cody and I are just like, oh my God, did that just happen?
That's funny.
Wait a sec. So they almost got a fast break off of a joke?
Yes. They literally, if we weren't so bad and weren't in the mercy rule, they would have had a fast break because our kid made one of our other kids laugh as they were passing them the ball.
That's good coaching.
Oh.
That's actually hilarious.
It's one of those things, we were already down by so much, so, what point would it be to really get mad at them? But it's so frustrating because we have to deal with this shit all the time.
Oh, Mike was doing so good. I'm sorry, Travis. Mike was doing so good until then. Let's call that an episode because we're around time.
Okay.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye.